Hello. Hi guys. How are you? Hello. Nè. Just moving up a little bit. Fixing the camera a bit guys, so bear with me. Good morning guys, how are you? Good evening. Where if you're from other countries like North America, good evening. If you are from somewhere else, have a good day. Chào tất cả mọi người nha. Hello everyone. Chào mọi người nha. Hello, chào tất cả mọi người nha. Hôm qua, tối qua mọi người có ai đi xem bắn pháo bông không? Và pháo bông thật là tuyệt vời, rất là đẹp. Và thì khi bảo vệ có like stream suốt cái bắn pháo bông rất là đẹp. Hello everyone, how are you? Yep. So, hi guys. Hello, hello. Đợi chưa? Sunday, yeah, Sunday morning. Sunday morning in Denver, so today is kind of like Sunday morning in Vietnam, guys. So the day is kind of slow. It's a relaxing day, but I'm gonna train a bit. Mọi người nha. Let's warm up a bit, shall we? Warm up a bit and wait for my student to come. Mình khởi động chút xíu làm nóng nha mọi người. Trước khi mình tập luyện mình làm nóng, khởi động chút xíu cho cơ thể mình nó lưu thông. Jumping jacks. Jumping jacks. kind of sunny this way, right? Hard for you guys to see. Let's move it this side. How about that? Okay. Maybe that way. There you go. Okay. Do some more jumping jacks, maybe 10, 20 more. And you're into sparring stance, bounce on your toes. Nhún nhảy trên mũi chân của mình nha mọi người. Lúc này mình có thể khởi động làm nóng tí xíu cho cơ thể mình, cơ bắp mình dẻo dai một chút xíu, chạy đều cho máu lưu thông. Just warming up, guys. How to get your body warm up before any training session, before you do any wrist exercises. So now some of the stretch I haven't done with you guys yet. So sometimes I do front stands like this, stretching out that thigh muscles, and thigh right here. Turn the other side. The groin muscles, the lower back. So sometimes you have this to hold it. It's awesome. If not, you just put it, rest your arms on your leg. Và cái này mình sẽ làm giãn cái cơ hông của mình nha. Cái hông ngay cái nhượng ở bên dưới hông, dưới háng của mình nè.
Không có tài xế Louis đá banh thì sao?
Hả?
Không có tài xế Louis đá banh thì sao?
Mấy giờ đó?
Giờ 8 giờ mấy gần đi vậy nè. Ông Quy chở Cúc với Hùng đi bệnh viện khi về tới.
Book Grab giờ đi đi.
Thanh thấy đưa đi rồi.
Thì chị đưa đi. Thì nhiệm vụ đi đưa đi đâu có gì.
Biết rồi, nhưng mà mình chưa phải mua đồ chú Hữu thầy được nha.
Vậy khỏi.
Cúc nó về đi mua.
Ok. Để đưa đi thôi. So maybe you can just straighten out one leg and bend the other leg, and you go back and forth like that. I'm pretty sure you guys know that, right? And then you push your hips down, sideways. See my foot right here, sideways, okay? Đó, mình đẩy một chân thẳng rồi một chân cong lại. Đây, cái phần này mình làm giãn cái cơ hông ngay đây nè, stretching. Yes. One side, then do the other side. You got your shoes? Right there, it's right by the stairs. Yeah, right at the bottom of the stairs. Yeah. Rồi. Okay. Duỗi mũi chân. Just stretching out a bit. You can come out here and join me.
Right on. Can't wait to get started.
It's gonna be hot day. Hôm nay thời tiết chắc có lẽ hơi nóng, tại vì mình tập luyện hơi trễ chút, cho nên là nắng lên nè. Okay, just hip rotation, guys. Mình sẽ xoay hông vòng vòng, dẻo cơ lưng dưới và cơ hông. Stretching. Then you can reach the floor like this. Try to straighten your knees if you can. If not, you can just do it slightly bent, okay, Kai? Okay.
All right. No.
And then reach up for the sky. And then down. And then up. And then down. And up. Yeah, just do
Good
some
morning.
stretching.
All right, here we are.
Yeah.
What a beautiful day.
Lovely.
Oh, yeah.
Very sunny.
Yeah, very sunny. It wasn't like all the beautiful green you have surrounding you.
Yeah.
It's like energizing.
Yes.
Beautiful.
You can rotate your wrist. Rotate your wrist.
Got to rotate everything.
Yes. Rotate everything.
Oh, the joints.
Your ankle, your knees. Mình xây vòng vòng cổ tay, cổ chân và đầu gối và eo nha mọi người. Để cho mọi phần trên cơ thể của mình nó dẻo dai, nó giãn ra thêm khi mình tập luyện. Good, nice stretching. That's good.
Yeah, because it's all stiff from yesterday's kicking.
Yeah, I know.
It's
See
like-
the difference? Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it, eh? There you go. Yeah. See, it's just like coming out right out of Shaolin right there.
Yeah, I was in the Shaolin Temple last
Maybe
night.
we should do a movie called White Shaolin Monk.
Right, Shaolin monk.
Yeah.
Yeah,
How about that?
right, Shaolin monk.
Remember before they used to have the TV kung fu movie? David Carradine kung
Yeah,
fu
yeah, that
TV
was
show that went on forever.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was great. Right.
David Carradine or something. He went on for like freaking 20 years of that.
He's the comedy guy, right? With the
He's the long hair up to here. Kung Fu, Kung Fu show, Kung Fu TV show.
oh right.
David Carradine, a white guy doing Kung Fu and
Okay, oh, check it out. Oh,
the same time as Bruce Lee, during Bruce Lee time.
Really?
Yeah, that was Bruce Lee good role, right? But it happens because he's Asian. So.
Oh yeah,
know
get
what I
you.
mean,
All right, yes.
That's back
yes.
in the 70s, 60s,
Right,
70s.
yes. Let me get my phone. You can just show me this. Oh, he's just waiting to come out. All right, quickly. Yeah.
Stretching.
Okay, where's Google? Right.
Yeah.
All right. What's his name? All right, excellent. Yeah.
This guy. You should know him. He's all over TV
All
show.
right, yeah. Well, he was.
Kung Fu Legend, Kung Fu TV show.
All right, yeah. Gosh.
Anyone here watch that Kung Fu TV show? Well, if you watch it, if you've seen that, you're probably pretty much around my age or older. You in your 40s. When I was young, I used to watch that show, but not so much. Hello mọi người nha.
Yeah, he was a great actor, but I didn't see him as Kung Fu. It was all the action movies like Clint Eastwood.
No,
Yeah.
he famous for the Kung Fu TV show.
Right. Okay.
Hello, chào mọi người nha. Hello everyone. Hello guys. Yeah, so anyone watching that?
Westies.
Yeah, I know what you mean. It was, yeah, for sure, definitely. Bruce Lee is like amazing, so I'm pretty sure way better. Yeah, his skills, his philosophy about martial arts and everything, the whole package. So, happened to be that day he wasn't chosen one. Such a short lifespan, but in his 33 years of life, Bruce Lee, in his 32, 33 years of life, he's done so much for martial arts and everything. Martial arts getting popular in all over the world. Yeah. Hello, chào mọi người nha. Good morning mọi người. Hello. Ok. Warm up. Ok, bây giờ mình sẽ khởi đầu. Trước tiên là mình sẽ chào một nhân nha. So basically bow to the wooden dummy first, and then you can start do whatever you want. Warming up a bit. Mình có thể khởi động là quýnh cho cơ thể mình nó quen dần với mấy tay một nhân. Mấy lúc đầu mình vô thì mình có thể tập luyện mình đánh khoảng tầm vài ba phút, 2-3 phút hay là 5 phút gì đó để cảm nhận một nhân. Thì quýnh nhẹ nhẹ cũng được, rồi mình di chuyển từ từ. Những gì mình đã học được thì mình có thể áp dụng mình tập luyện. Basically the first 2 to 3 or 5 minutes we can practice with the wooden dummy after we bow. We just gonna slowly take it easy with it, and we incorporate some of the movement that we have learned. Pretty much it's sort of like a brief review of what we learned, and we're hitting slightly, and then we're moving across from left to right and right to left, back in the middle. You know, you don't need to go too much force in it. Just basically get the movement and your body move right slowly, and then from there we get into the basic stuff and then more advanced stuff. Okay. Good. Okay.
Yeah.
That one is like, yo.
You want to film it?
Oh, that's fine. No, just you go practice on that, because right now we just go over whatever you learn, just smoothly, slowly. You don't have to go all out,
Yeah.
stop, and try to figure out the movement. Right? Yeah. There you go. I guess I have to move this over a little bit.
Right.
Okay, go ahead. Yeah, you're good.
All right.
Yeah.
Maybe this one.
There you go. So this way, they can see me here too. There you go. Hopefully not too close. Oh, that is too close, but. So just a warm up, guy. Warm up with the wooden dummy. So not too much force. Just applying the force around maybe around 20 to 30%. You know. Whatever moves you learn, you try to incorporate in it and practice it lightly. It's like a Sunday, right? So you don't go crazy with it, you know. Well, later you can go crazy, but not during the warm up. Bây giờ mình chỉ làm warm up nhẹ nhẹ thôi, mình không cần đánh mạnh. It's sort of like the time to figure out your moves, you know. You have 5 minutes to do that. Now, as I can do slowly, you guys can watch it, and maybe you can follow along and use it in your practice somehow. See what we learn, review it, we practice over and over again. the toe, but they're almost pretty much at the same height. But this bar, this arm right here is lower. See, instead of here, they put it down.
Right.
See,
Yeah.
but this the toe is same toe.
Yes. Yes.
Well,
Well,
no, not toe
I was
because
just
this
trying
have
to
a
go-
rock.
yeah,
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
But for my side, it would be up here is good. Yours is maybe a little bit high up here is good.
Right.
That's
yeah.
about it, yeah.
All right. I can improvise. Bend the knees a little.
So 30 more seconds, and then we go into the lesson. Okay, guys? The lesson pretty much is pretty much I wouldn't say the lesson. It's pretty much a practice. Practice a review of what you're doing. So what you learn, but you practice every day, you will be improving a lot. Right? Doesn't mean that I learned that, I know that, and then I just leave it there. I don't train, I don't practice. That's not gonna get you any better. Okay,
Right. Right.
that's good. Warm up a bit and then relax for a bit, and then we get back into training. Dạ, mọi người nha. Thì bây giờ mình tập luyện sơ sơ xong rồi mình sẽ quay trở lại với những cái bài tập cho hôm nay, bài rèn luyện cho hôm nay. Thì trong quá trình tập luyện thì mình biết rồi, mình biết những chiêu thức đó rồi. Nhưng mà mình muốn giỏi những điều luyện thì mình phải tập luyện hàng ngày. Tuy là những chiêu thức đó nó chỉ có như thế đó thôi, mười mấy 20 chiêu. Nhưng mà những chiêu đó mình muốn giỏi, muốn thành công về cái phần đó là mình phải tập, mình phải luyện. Không, ta nói là văn ngôn phải luyện, mình không luyện thì những chiêu thức của mình nó không được sắc bén, nó không được những khi mình ra đầu. Cho nên là phải tập luyện. Yeah, guys, so I'm just mentioning what you have to do is doesn't matter how many moves there are. What you do in martial art and anything in life, if you want to be good at that skill, you got to practice, you know, a lot of time, repetition over and over again. So you got to have that discipline to train every day. Yeah. If you don't have every day, you're busy life with your schedule, then, you know, train 3 times a week, 2 times a week even. Or each day, if you put in 15, 20 minutes, hey, that's good, right? As long as you get going, get start somewhere, you know. It doesn't have to like an hour or 2 hours or whatsoever, right? I know that we're all busy with our lives, you know, doing a lot of other things, whatever we choose to do. But if you choose to, you know, stay fit, have fun training, you love martial arts, then, you know, you gotta cut out some time and you train, right? I would recommend like maybe if you go for 3 times a week and you put in 30, 45 minutes, that's awesome already. You don't have to have like the full hours or 2 hours, okay? But then again, if your goal, you want to be excellent, great at it, then you put in like an hour and a half or 2 hours and 4 or 5 times a week, then you'll be awesome, okay? Okay, so let's go back and review here.
Right.
Now remember the 6 basic steps that we did pretty much every day. We review and we practice that, right? So 1, go down, right? The footwork from here, go slightly down. So the first work, as you can see here, 1, 2, open, 1, 2, open, you go down, right? So you got it in here so that you're in the camera.
Right,
Here.
there we go.
Yeah, there you go.
Alright.
There you go.
Excellent.
Okay, so again, just hands on your hips like this. Rồi hai tay ngang bên hông mở 1, 2. Okay, dẹo vô quỵ gói này xuống. Okay, so like I always said, you don't have to go all the way down like this when you're practicing, because when you're practicing, you're moving your arms, so eventually your hips and all that is gonna move. So sometimes it's open like this, it's alright, right? You don't have to be so criticize about that, right? You just be comfort and maybe you go up a bit slightly, no problem. But when it comes to a thing, when you get used to it, if you have to block, you go down like this. If somebody kick you in the groin, whatever, or here, you go down like this, okay? But you don't have to stay down here all the time, okay? Because you have to move, so. Let's go.
All right.
Rồi. khi mà mình mình mở hai chân ra 1, 2 là mình vào tư thế này thì mình không có thể nào mình không có nhất thiết là mình phải gùng xuống hạ bộ như vậy, kìm như vậy, lúc nào cũng kìm như vậy. Tại vì lúc mình tập luyện thì có đôi lúc mình dở lên xoay qua xoay lại thì nó sẽ hở chân, nhưng mà lúc cần thiết mình cần đỡ hạ bộ mình hay là gì thì mình có thể kìm xuống được. Okay, let's go. Okay, so 6 basic movement that I learned from my master. Up, 1. So from here, both arms you lift up like this, guys. Right? And the next movement is 2, down. Okay, 3, open. So you do on that side so everybody will see you, right?
Alright.
There you go. 3, right? 1, 2, 3. Open across. 4, hitting the target. 5, pull, and then you hit the ribs. Okay? So let's break it down, do one more time, and then I'm gonna have Terry here gonna help me demonstrate what the move is for. Okay? Rồi, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So let's go demonstration. The moves is like let's turn it here. Let's turn here so they can see both of us. There you go. No. Because right now they're seeing us, right? So you gotta turn in. Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Alright, okay, yeah, we
So
go.
both are here.
Alright.
So it moves. It's like pretty much.
Alright, cool.
Alright, sorry guys, moving a bit. So if I would go, so the move is like this. Somebody just grab. It's basically application, right? All right, just so that you can like visualize and you think while you practice the wooden dummy, you can feel like okay, that's the reason I'm practicing that for. That's what that move for. Okay, but you can apply like like if you practice a lot, you may be able to apply up to 50-60%, right? But it doesn't always work because your life situation, as you know, all that is gonna be different, right? So basically, just to give you guys an idea of what the technique is for. Okay, so here, so if I grab, right, I'm like here, I hit one here, boom, chop the elbow. Ok, mình đánh cái gói này, thấy không? Cái move thứ hai là để mình đỡ, thấy không? Đó, nhưng mà thực tế là thường mình đỡ đây, boom here, boom, like this, right? Alright, so that's what the second move for, right? So that's 1, 2, and then I open 3, 4, hit. You straight the neck. You can go the neck or the head. Okay, then from there you grab, grab the arm, you pull back, and then you hit there. Rip. Yeah. You feel it, right?
I feel it.
Yeah.
Can you do it some more?
Full force? You want to try full force?
I love it. I love the bang. Yeah.
Đó là những chiêu thức đó là cơ bản. Đằng chi là mình hướng dẫn mình khi mình tập luyện mình biết thì ra chiêu này nó vậy. Nó để cho vậy đặng cho mình thích thú mình tập luyện hơn, hiểu không? Nhưng mà khi sử dụng thực tế thì mình phải rèn luyện dữ lắm, điều luyện dữ lắm thì các bạn tập thường xuyên thì mình có thể sử dụng một phần nào đó trong những chiêu thức này nhé. So basically, if you practice your training a lot and you put a lot of power in your moves and with enough speed and precision, you will be able to defend yourself sometime, okay? Not perfectly all the time because in every self-defense situation, it's going to be different. It's going to be tough, right? You're going to lose your confidence and all that and everything, if you're just training. But once in a while, you get used to it, you can use it, somewhat, right? For instance, there's 6 move, right? So you got me, right? He's too strong. So this move, it doesn't work. Even though it doesn't work, I go like this, right? It's shock, right? It's like,
elbow, yeah.
So it's shock. Once it's shocked, you're like, oh, what the hell is this? What the hell's going on, right? So I don't have to go here. So I go here right away.
Right.
Or I go here, I can skip this one. That's no point, right? Because you're not going to be able, once I shock like this, you're not going to be able to knee me, right? Right? Yes. I go boom like this already, right?
Shock, right?
Yeah, so you can mix up the movement. It doesn't have to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? So basically self-defense, everything go, you can just shock and then you go boom like that, like you just go grab, you do whatever, pull his hair, even though he doesn't have any hair, but I'm just kidding. Okay. Yeah, but those are the theory, okay? But you gotta train. So let's get back into training. Okay.
All right.
All right, so move back the camera, Tammy, see if they...
All right, yes.
Sorry guys, sorry to move you guys around a lot. So yeah, just try to get the best view for you guys out of every situation. So uh, later on, hopefully we have something more like stable, so you guys don't have to move back and forth so much. There you go. So just try to make it perfectly here. Yep. All right. Maybe a little bit in like that. Okay, thank you guys for bearing with me. Wax on, wax off. Yes, karate is amazing. Um, yeah, recently I watched this karate master. He's pretty amazing. His techniques, his punch, his block, and his movement of uh, sort of like go and block and then twist the arm, like those moves. I'm gonna share with you guys later on in the video because whatever I learn, I'm gonna share. It doesn't matter what discipline it is, whether it's taekwondo, karate, MMA, or judo. Whatever I think is useful to share and learn, I would do it, right? You don't stick to one discipline, okay? Whatever your body can move, you use that move great, perfectly, then you train with it, you use it, right? So don't worry about this style or that style so much, right? Whatever you do, whatever your goal is, you know, you just practice, right? You practice and you train that technique so well. I'm pretty sure it doesn't matter what style it is, you become like, that move is like part of you. So you can, once you have to express it or use it, you will use it very effectively, okay? So let's go back to the movement. So basically you open two, okay? 1, 2, and then you go down from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Rồi bây giờ là mình đánh 6 chiêu thức cơ bản lại, mình tập luyện 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 từ từ nhé. Rồi từ đó mình tăng tốc và tăng sức mạnh lại. So basically slow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not a lot of force. 6. Okay. Let's do that 10 times and then we're gonna increase the speed and strength. Okay. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Shock the elbow, block the knees. So this block, right? Block the knees. You're just practicing for the sake of, because this is a wooden enemy, and this happen to be sticking out, right? The hand or the knees, whatever you call it, right? Just for this purpose, right? But normally in real life, somebody is grabbing you, they kneeing you like this. You block like this, it's not gonna work. You're gonna have to go down like this, alright? Because they're grabbing you, so obviously you're gonna have to lower your stance, right? And you're gonna block with your forearm, your whole arm against it, like this, okay? Not like this so much, this is for the sake of practicing with the dummy, okay? Right. 2 more. Okay, let's make it a bit faster and put a little bit more strength into it, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Faster and more strength, okay? 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. Open. Boom. Palm to the face. 5. Grab. And sáo. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now you're gonna go full speed, the fastest you can, as strong as you can for the last 10. Last 10 or 15 is fine, okay? Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, that's good. Take a break. Okay, thank you. Now as you can see when I'm doing the techniques, you see my legs open, right? Because I'm moving around a lot. So that's fine. You don't have to be like, you don't have to be on this stance all the time, right? Because when you're doing, you move, eventually it's gonna go up, your knees open. That's fine, no problem, okay? So, because most of the time in sparring or fighting, you always have to move. You cannot stand here like this. This is just for only practicing, so that if there's something you can just block it. You can go down and block the instep of the foot kicking you right here. All right. Okay. So don't worry about that stance too much. Kung Fu, Havoc, Kung Fu, right? Yeah. Karate, not karate yet. Karate, I don't have a good foundation or good knowledge about karate, but I do admire karate is pretty skillful with the arms and everything. The techniques are pretty powerful. So I'm working on learning karate too, because I find I will find the right master that have the skills that I need to learn, then I will learn it. Ok, đó là những cái chiêu thức mà tập luyện mà 6 chiêu thức đầu tiên cơ bản mà chúng ta tập để cho khỏe, để cho những cái 6 cơ bản từ từ. Rồi có thể một phần nào đó mình có thể áp dụng sau này trong cuộc sống của mình hàng ngày, nhưng mà trước hết là mình khỏe đi đã. Mình tập đổ mồ hôi này nọ, mà trong lúc tập luyện nhưng mà mình tập hàng ngày dần mình sẽ sức khỏe mình trở lên nó lành mạnh hơn một tí. Ok. I realize that I'm saying too many okay, so I gotta cut that back. Everything okay.
It's all good.
Yeah. That's sort of like a habit, you know. Habit with words, habit with everything, habit with coffee. I just listening yesterday before I sleep, and this morning too, listening some of the teaching from the monks. So amazing. They're like super higher being. They understand the philosophy and everything is so great.
What did they share?
They're saying like about all this addiction. Whether it is an addiction to tea, coffee, smoking, all the type of drugs or women or everything is on addiction.
Right.
So, you know, and it's tough. And it's tough to get rid of it, right?
Right.
But the thing is, as a human being, like all of us, we have to discipline and have the sort of like control within our heart and soul. It's pretty crazy. It's tough to do. You know,
Right.
just like coffee,
Yeah.
right? You're having coffee for every day for the past like what 20 years, 30 years of your life probably. Smoking,
Right.
right?
Yeah.
How can you just get rid of like that?
Yeah. You have to condition the body, mind.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
So it's pretty tough. I mean, like, yes, we can talk about it, whatever. Yeah, I said good tomorrow. I said blah 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 blah. But I say New Year discipline. Oh, okay, next year, 2025, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna get my body going. I'm gonna get 6-pack. I'm gonna get this. You know.
Right.
For the beginning, the end December, and then January, you're putting down, jotting all the goals, and all of a sudden, go down the trend. Then 2026 again, and then 10 years go by in a row. You haven't done anything.
Yeah. Right.
So that's the thing with us Very tough, very tough. You gotta have some kind of like discipline. So that's why we're training. Why do we train every day? To discipline ourselves, right?
Keeping the focus. Yeah.
Kung Fu is pretty much Kung Fu. The word I heard before is like hard work, right? Basically, it's just hard work. If you do whatever you do hard work. You put a lot of work into it. It's Kung Fu, right? It's not. Then later on, I think part of this is a martial art or whatever. They would say traditional Chinese martial arts or other martial art is Kung Fu, but basically the word Kung Fu is mean hard work. That's what I know of, right? That's my opinion, but I could be wrong, right? So I'm learning Taekwondo, by the way. Nice, Havox. How long have you been learning Taekwondo? Taekwondo, I got to, for me, I've been learning Taekwondo, I like on and off for about 10 years. And I stopped when I got my second degree black belt, second degree cooking one. So there's like two systems in Taekwondo. One is ITF, International Taekwondo Federation. The one I learned is WTF, is World Taekwondo Federation. So that one go in the Olympic one, by the way. Yeah. I think, yeah, they've been in the Olympics since 2008 or something like that. 2008 or before that, I forgot. Yeah. Nice. That's awesome. How old are you, Havok, may I ask? Two, 3 months. Yeah. When I first learned 2 or 3 months, I was like in Taekwondo. I was like a what you call it? Yeah, I working so hard. I try to get down the split in like about 2 months. 2 months for Taekwondo. 13, yo, that's pretty much the same age as when I started Taekwondo. I started when I was around 13, right? And in 2, 3 months, I practice and I try to get my split down, right? The split is pretty tough, right? But then again, you at a very young age, so for you it's very simple. At this age, it's like perfect. It's pretty amazing for you to learn anything at this age if you have the passion for it. You know, your goal is to become a black belt in 2 or 3 years whatsoever. You're just gonna work hard at it, and you're just gonna learn quick like that, easy. 2 or 3 months you can do split, no problem, right? If you work in class and then spend like maybe around 15 minutes working on your flexibility, your splits, and your kick, then you'll be great. That's what I did. I always train. I train in class, and after when I come home, I train. I train at home. That's how you improve, right? Same thing within school. If you want to do good in your grades, right? You do your homework, and then you got to do other works like outside of that to get better. That's how you stand out, right? So. I'm pretty sure. I would say yes and no, right? But real martial artists, I think if you were to read some of his philosophy, Bruce Lee's philosophy, right? Philosophy, right? So basically, his philosophy, of course, they're gonna all come from the past, maybe 100,000, couple hundred thousands of years ago. All these great people, they come up with all these great philosophy, idea, and martial art and everything. I do believe that like Bruce Lee is an amazing martial artist, a real martial artist, of course. If you were reading his philosophy and whatever he say, he put into words and everything is amazing, right? It's amazing, and as you can see, the way he moved, the way he used his body, right up until his today. If you see the way his movement through his movies and everything, his interview, his body movement, his body dynamic, and the way he punch or he block or whatever is so dynamic. You tell the difference from every martial artist, right? So you can judge it for yourself, right? And I think that question is for all individual of us to answer, right? Yeah, because everybody have a different opinion. For me, it's different. For you, different. Nobody is the same, right? Even though there's like more than 8 billion people are human in this world, we are different. Our gene and our identity, our genetic are all different. So that's why unique about it. There's only one of us. So make it great and make the best life out of your life. You know. So nobody is the same, so that's why I think it's all different. So I have one opinion, maybe you have a different opinion, right? So, hello, Bacon Bandit, how are you? Hello from Vietnam, Ho Chi Minh City. I haven't been to Texas actually. I've been to a couple of states in New York, and I mean like in America, but not Texas. I've been to Cali. Where else? Where? Forgot. About three or United, New York, California, Atlanta. What's the place that have snow in the mountains in summer in July? What's that? I'm in Canada. Yeah, I'm a Canadian too. Can big fishing. Um, I live in Canada since I was 12. Yeah, Toronto, Canada. More than 20 years in Toronto, but now I'm residing in Ho Chi Minh City. Hello. Hi, Jay. From Tampa, Florida. Oh, yeah, I've been to Florida too. What's it called? Florida is a lovely place. I love the beaches in Florida. The beach there is very beautiful, guys. I see a lot of surfing. Yeah, Colorado. That's it. Colorado. I've been there. Brazil, I haven't been there, but I love to see go Brazil. You know, originate like BBJ, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. You got it amazing from Brazil. The martial arts, like you know, ground fighting. Of course, you got number one, Brazilian. Yeah, you good?
Yeah, you got some.
Yeah. Hi, how are you?
Look.
Hello, chào mọi người nhé. Yeah. Nói chuyện bên kia quên bên đây. I forgot I was like speaking over there and answering there.
Which one is this?
This one is TikTok. This one is
Oh,
yeah.
oh,
So
okay, the main one.
yeah, Northern Ontario. Where? Which city? Oh, Hamilton. Yeah, I've been to Hamilton a lot when I was younger. You know, drive back from Toronto to Hamilton, Toronto to the Hamilton. Yeah. Hamilton, which university is that Hamilton in? That's a university in Hamilton. It's been a long time, I forgot. McGill or something? What is it? Hamilton or Waterloo? Or is it Waterloo? Waterloo is pretty good university. But okay, let's go. Oh, Sudbury. Yeah, I heard of Sudbury. I haven't been there to Sudbury, but okay, let's do a little bit of training. That's just a little bit practicing. Oh, McMaster, yeah. It's been a while, so you know the university days has gone like almost 20 years ago. So yeah, more than 20 years ago, university days. Hello, Jimmy Brooks. How are you? Hello from Vietnam, Ho Chi Minh City. Oh yeah, by the way, 50 years. Vietnamese big celebration, Vietnam big celebration on April 30th, coming up in a week. April 30th is I believe it's the Independence Day of Vietnam, 50 years. Yeah. Big celebration, 50 years. So there's a lot of demonstration, military demonstration, 30 location of fireworks and everything. So I'm looking forward to see that, right? Hello. Hi, Heron Goose. How are you? Hello from Vietnam. No, I'm like compared to like maybe about 5-6 years ago, I haven't been training as much like before, like younger or 6-pack, 8-pack, everything ripped so fast and strong. But now I haven't put the training that consistent like before, before like training 2-3 hours a day. But now we are busy with life, career, family, and everything. But we just try to maintain it whatever we can. Nice, thank you, 10 Big Fishings. And I hope you guys find like easy to buy wooden dummy back in Canada and US, because when back in my day, I don't know, I think now should be a lot, but back in my days, it's really hard to find it. I don't find like a wooden dummy there. Hopefully it's easier now, right? But in Vietnam here, I find a lot easier because everything is easier, they can just do all this, the labor cost, everything is cheap, right? So, yeah, you can talk to them. Let's go ahead and hi, chào mọi người. Hello everyone. Yes, chào mọi người nha. Hôm nay thì chúng ta tập luyện. What's up, Vincent? What's up? Yeah, you can go to my other social media to, the one I used to have in Canada, Vincent. You know that channel, right? I'm doing a live session on that too. That's why you don't see me here. Maybe. Protect myself. It depends on which situation, But it depends on the level of the skill of each individual, and it's also depend on my opponent. If you're speaking about like some opponent very strong and like they well-rounded fighter and they've been like fighting and competing, then that's a different story. It's pretty tough to defend yourself against those people, right? Especially they in their like prime, right? If they in their like probably from 17 to 20 or 30, and you like in your mid 40s, 50s, even though you practice a lot, but your endurance, your strength, your physical ability is not going to be the same as them, right? So that's why you always be humble and just, things, whatever comes up, if you can pass, you can let it go. That's pretty amazing. Ever trained with Johnny Wing? No, I haven't trained with him, but I seen him a few times. He's right now he got a big fighting championship organization in Vietnam here. So he's the first one who established MMA in Vietnam. He's really amazing guy. He bring the MMA mixed martial art into Vietnam, and now mixed martial art in Vietnam is very popular and very big nowadays. Yeah. But the art of fighting without fighting. Yeah. Like Bruce Lee said, right? He'd rather be a warrior in the war, a guardian, than like a somebody at war. So that's why you gotta know all your stuff. But always be prepared. You never know what ever happen. If you happen, you have the confidence, enough confidence to stand up for your rights or whatever, to protect your loved one, then you will be able to, But Johnny Nguyen, yeah, he contributes so much to Vietnam, the Vietnamese in film industry, the martial arts and everything, someone who I really admire, right? He's like amazing guy. And heard that Johnny is doing like a movie, a Vietnamese movie coming up, showing 2026, so which is probably 1 year from now. He's about to shoot right now, so it's gonna be a martial art. Of course, it's gonna involve a martial art movie, but it's talking about uh, talking about the history of Vietnam. Some of the king during the king time back in Vietnam, maybe a couple hundred years ago. So it's something looking forward to see it. That's amazing. Yeah, chef. Okay, let's train. All right. We talk a bit too much. Let's go back to training. Okay. So before we practicing the 6 movement, right? That one, and I show you the example of what is it for, right? So the next one is we're gonna practice the simple basic. You see in Wing Chun, I say generally just wooden dummy practice. Because there's other discipline beside Wing Chun too. But when it comes to wooden dummy, of course, they all refer to Wing Chun as the most popular one, right? So, but here, this technique's here. So you leave your arm here like this, and there, turn your wrist down like this, and then you come out, and then this, here, turn like that. Đó, khi mình nãy giờ mình sai, here, like this. Okay? So always try to have your hands, your wrist attached to the arm of the wooden dummy. So it's sort of like sticky hand, sort of, but you're practicing with the arm, right? The dummy, like this. Okay? Relax your whole body, right? Keep your normal breathing. Take a long breath and keep it normal breathing, okay? This exercise is like soft, right? Not so hard, okay? So, here, like this. Let's do this like about 10 times. So you're pulling in like this, like you're pulling in, rolling in like this, okay? Keep your whole arms, your whole body relaxed, right? And with the hands. There you go, good. Or you can just do the hand like that. Yes.
It's just to show that you have the leverage and the ability to.
That's it. There you go. You can just block it, right?
Yeah.
Because there's some move it require you to pull, right?
Yeah.
If somebody like, for instance, like this move is this. Somebody grab you in the neck or whatever,
Right.
just grab it, whatever, right?
Right.
And then you have the ability to go like this, right? Like
Right.
sort of like so. This move is for like that, right?
Wow.
And then from there you have that strength, that sort of like flickering strength, and then from there you just same thing like you shock the elbow.
Yes, yes.
This one, boom, boom, then go like that,
Right.
right?
Yeah.
And that's it. You just gotta be fast, right?
Yeah.
But eventually, you
Yeah.
just get it.
Very good. So there you go.
Nah.
Hold
So,
on.
so like for just again, you see, so this demonstration like here with the wooden dummy. So sometimes you see in Wing Chun they do if somebody grab like this, right? So this sort of like this movement. Remember we practice like this, but here you just suck it down like this from here, and then from here you attack fast or something like that. Huh? Or here, right? Right, you can go like this. So a lot of movement. As I find practicing with the wooden dummy, you can turn your skill super really fast, and you start thinking and making all the crazy move. But it's common sense though, right? See, grab, there's a lot of move, right? So before I'm practicing like this, I can shock the elbow right here, right? Just from here. And then with my hand open, he's down, right? Here, I can just lap him or whatever, or back fist, or right in the throat, right? So self-defense, right? So, or the eye gouging, poke to the eye, right? So same thing everywhere. So that's a lot of movement you can turn, you can twist, but chi sao, that's it, that's right, chi sao, right? Yeah, okay. Hey, Nick Chi, so whether it's fake martial arts or not is if it's useful and you find it useful and effective, is good. It's awesome. It doesn't have to be real martial art. It is a fake martial arts. What is real? What is fake, actually? Right? Answer me that question. What is real martial art and what is fake martial art? So I guess all you guys say, oh, real martial art is like MMA or whatever, right? And you all consider like Kung Fu or other martial arts are fake. But what does the MMA stand for, my friend? Mixed martial art, right? Mixed, right? Mix is a mixture of different martial art. Martial art is generally all martial arts combined, right? Whether it's taekwondo, karate, Wing Chun, Kung Fu, Wushu, Muay Thai, right? Karate, Taekwondo, BBJ, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. So 2 or 3 of those martial art combined, you call it mixed martial art. So they all came from traditional martial art, my friend, right? Yes, the thing is, can you defend yourself, right? Whether it's fake or not, whatever. If, in a situation when you have to defend yourself, you can defend yourself. That's awesome. That's awesome, right? So, yeah, let's practice. Now, you see, sometime in life, why do we all fail so much more than we success? Because every time like somebody says something, put down or really bad about their stuff, we keep on trying to focus too much on that thing, right? Hey, if it's something good, we can fix it, right? We can fix it. We say, thank you, and then you will move on, right? But if it's something bad and we keep on sabotage about it, we keep saying, oh man, this and this all day, and therefore we don't focus on the real stuff, the good stuff. Then we're focusing on the negative energy, then we can waste our time on that. There you go. Nice. So now I can go here after you train this one, right? And you go here. So as you get the flow here, then you can attack here. So that's what the movement is for. You go pum pum, right? Or you go pum pum, right? Pum pum. I hit here, and you go here. So that's why we're practicing this motion for, right? Pum. So after you do it a while, you get used to it. Chop, you can go here. So that's what that motion for. You block and you chop. Right? So this same motion. Move in, block, and here I block, and then I chop. Here I block, I chop. So that's what this motion is for. So it's very useful if you practice it and you're getting used to it. Yeah, when it comes to like a lot of competition, it's also depend on luck too. Sometimes two people with the same skill. Like for instance, the match in one championship, right, between a Japanese and Taekwondo or something, the very, very famous champion of Muay Thai fighter from Thailand, Taekwondo, right? He just got knocked out by a Japanese guy, right? Hey, you never know, right? When it comes to that, right? So most people will probably bet on Taekwondo, right? He's amazing, right? He knocked out like pretty much everybody, but then again, he got knocked out, right? So you never know, my friend. Sometimes like when it's in a match, it's just this close, right? And it's also, sometimes it go by luck by margin, right? So remember to get back into this practice here from here.
Yeah.
You're blocking down with the
Right.
elbow.
Yes.
So let's practice that.
Yeah. Hold up.
No problem.
1 and 2 and
Yeah.
3.
Yeah, there you go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's do 50 of that and see what's going on. Let's do 50, guys. Now we're training. And then eventually you can speed up. Make sure you breathe normally. Try if you can. Now speed up. Now we're conditioning the arm. Conditioning your forearms to get it better, to get it stronger. So if you happen to block someone, their hand and feet too strong, you won't go hurt like hell and then you stop. This kind of wobble. Ah, faster, come on. Last 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Very good.
All right.
See, sometimes we train, right? We try not to talk about too much. Spend that time instead of talking, put in your training and thinking about your techniques, right?
Oi.
What's up? Huh?
Come on.
Come on.
All right.
Yeah, Jordan. You excited? He's like he wanna jump down.
Yeah, we should. Once we get a chance, we can clean this up.
Again, those questions. I don't know. It depends on person, how much a person train, right? Now you guys see a lot of matches out there, and yeah, in the past couple of years, you heard there's a lot of fights out there, right? It's pretty crazy, I say, you know. But it's sort of like a mismatch, right? That's a Tai Chi man in Tai Chi in his 65, 60 something, fighting against a 40 years old, 40 something. So that's a mixed match right there. The difference is 20 years old. Come on, I mean like, and the other thing is the size, right? And the other thing is the skill, the training. You know, sometimes MMA fighter, they train like freaking 2 hours a day and 5 times a week. And right? And then like all of a sudden, like, you know, I don't care how good you are, but you in your 65, the age difference, 20 years older, you gotta be no much, right? So some of that comparison like is so like off, you know. Why do they have weight? Why do they have weight category and age category? You see most of the fighters, they retire at around like age 38 to 40 years old, around there, right? That's the average pretty much, right? If you're really good, then maybe you can go to 41, 42, you know. That's why they have a certain like weight category, age limit, you know. How can you like you in your 40 and be able to go against somebody in their prime in their 20s, right? I don't care how much like, you know, how much of martial art or whatever you are, if you don't train that often, you put your time into it, and you're fighting the guy like in their like prime in the mid-20s, and they like freaking like a basketball player that's really good, or soccer player, you know, and they kick the ball so strong, whatever. If they give you a kick, of course, you get hit, you're gonna be knocked out. Right? So you have to consider realistically, right? So when it comes to the situation, you have to use your head. Oh, whether like I go with it or I solve it or whatever, you know, you can just just go like, oh, okay, no martial art, I can take you on or whatever. No, my friend, it's not that easy, right? Yeah, a lot of people put that, but originally on martial art, most of martial art derived from Kung Fu, right? Right, you know, now like great martial artists, Kung Fu martial artists, they don't really go, you know, debating and do whatever, challenging, whatever. They like all up in the mountains and like, you know, meditating and like looking for higher stuff for enlightenment in life. They're not gonna waste their time, you know, and and competing or whatever, you know, because that's not something, that's their goal, right? That's not their goal, right? Like the Shaolin monk or whatever, right? they're so skillful. They're not gonna compete with life or whatever because as their goal is for looking for something higher or whatever discipline, right? So drunken kung fu. What about it? Oh yeah. Sorry guys, the dog just hit the stands and that's why it's shaky. Okay guys. Hello mọi người.
Where you going in? What's going on, buddy?
Đúng rồi, em cảm ơn có phần Vịnh Sơn Quyền nhưng đa số mộc nhân của ngành công phái của sư phụ Dũng. Like that. If that case, if you don't hit him or if he doesn't get up now, you better run the hell out of the way and you know,
So make sure
call for help for your life. You know.
this hit
Yeah.
is like a ballistic missile. You hit
Yeah.
once, you hit proper, you
Yeah.
hit hard. Yeah, so you know, kiss and tap.
If he still survive, you know, I don't know. He's like superhuman being. You better like go for help.
Yeah, well, make each hit, put some force into it. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't.
So in order to put force into you, you have to apply your hips, right?
Oh yeah.
Remember? There you go. See, you got the hips in, and then acceleration, increase the speed, like a Lamborghini. Go drum, slow and speed up suddenly. In order for you to cut your opponent, you have to go like, you have to change his speed, right? Change
Right.
your speed,
Yeah.
increase the speed. If you go on the same speed, you never chase
Right.
your opponent,
All right.
right?
Yeah.
If you all go the same speed, you may as well don't even attack at all. You just stand there and wait.
Yeah. Yeah. Right.
Right? You wait for the impact. Right? Wait for the impact. It come in and then you hit. If you think you're slow, you cannot chase him, chase your opponent, then don't. Just
Right.
stay there and counter attack. Right? And then you
Yes.
conserve your energy.
Right.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because if they they try to hit you and throw kicks and punch or not too much, right? You move out, like get out of the way, you know. If you can be fast enough to get out of the way of other moves, then he will be
Block and
tired.
counteract.
Yeah, he will be tired, and then from
That's
there
it.
you can take advantage.
Yeah. Skopskieten doen.
Ja.
Dat is Afrikaans. Kick, punch, and yeah.
Hello, Salam Aki. Nice, awesome, man. I love MMA fighter. Like you guys are very well-rounded. So much techniques. There's like so much technique for MMA out there. You know, especially all the lock, all the joints, and all that. I love to learn those. I'm still learning those. I know a few, maybe 2 or 3, but I'm working to learn that too. Yeah, because I think it's really amazing, and sometimes you really need it in certain situation, right? To how to get out of those locks and how to put people into those locks. You know, it's our process, and I'm pretty sure it takes a lot of practice. You know, to learn all those moves. Right? I find that thing is a bit tougher for me, you know, because I'm a guy that doesn't remember too much because there's so many steps, but the movement. But then again, you gotta practice over and over again to get the techniques right, you know. You know, sometimes you just change the way you put your arms or your arm or your elbow or your foot, just a slightly angled change placement. The technique's not gonna work, right? You know. So it's a lot of stuff to practice. Slow and fast. Yeah, that's it. Acceleration can be fishing. Oh, you love fishing, eh? Now I just realized that. I do it on the wooden dummy. Yeah. Just a wooden dummy, okay? How you?
Here we are.
Oh yeah, I'm getting old, man. Hello guys. Chào mọi người nha. Okay. Alright, now your turn to demonstrate.
I've been going on all along.
Uh, there. This is Terry, one of my new students, but he trained like a pro. And the thing is, I love the way he trained because he's so dedicated into his training. Actually, he pretty much dedicated into whatever things he do. Therefore, he learned it so fast. Now you see, he's been like, you know, working out, staying fit his whole life. He playing sports since he was like in his teenagers, just like me. And when it comes to martial art discipline, he can just pick things up just like that. This is like his probably 4th or 5th day of training, right? But seriously, yeah, 5 days, right? 5 days of training, right? And I'm pretty sure he can do a lot of stuff right now. And yesterday we were like doing some taekwondo kicks with him. Oh boy, he almost kicking me off this river right here, you know. Now that is just a roundhouse kick, right? So he almost knocked me down this river right here. So it's pretty crazy. Yeah.
Great fun.
Very strong guy. So imagine he's like 6'2", right? And he incorporates this skill with him, yeah, you know, and with his strength, his muscle, he's like sort of like the Jason Statham of South Africa and Vietnam or whatever. Good, right? Breathe, eh? Breathe normal as you do it. There you go. Now you see, it doesn't matter at what age or whatever, but what you do is you always stay fit, keep fit, play sports, do whatever physically to keep your body in shape or whatever, whether you're running, jogging in the park, just working out, street working out at a gym, any sport, tennis, basketball, badminton, soccer, football, whatever you think of, you play, you keep your body active. That's awesome.
And eat healthy.
Yeah, eat healthy.
Eat healthy. Yeah, eat healthy. Healthy diet is very important.
Healthy diet is very important,
Your longevity.
especially you in your well, it doesn't matter what age you are,
From
I
young
guess.
age,
Because
you're
even
healthy.
teenager, if you don't eat properly, you know, you can get like getting a lot of weight and all the bad stuff.
You can
all
eat
the,
bad from 15
fat,
and 25, you'll look like
Yeah.
terrible.
So you always feel like you're tired, you're full tired, you're out of
No
energy,
energy.
you feel exhausted, you know.
No free movement of the body.
Yeah, and especially nowadays, we got so many, you
Fast
know,
food.
yeah, so many, everything is easy. You snap your finger, everything delivered to you, the food and everything. You know, you're always on your devices, on this and this. When you're not working or when you have work, you can just go on your phone and do whatever, whatnot. I don't know what you can do, but please try to stay fit. Try to put like 30 minutes in your whatever you do physically. Whether you do training on your own, whether you do push-up or whatever. Speaking of push-up, let's do some push-up. Let's train with the push-up, shall we?
All right, yeah.
So normally, Terry, what do you do for your push-up? What do you do?
Well,
What kind of stuff? If you don't have access to weight training, what do you
then
do?
I do push-up. Okay, one is what you call butterfly.
Okay, whatever. Just normal push-up and then whatever is push-up.
Normal push-up.
Oh, you're comfortable. Whatever you do. You
Yeah,
know?
all right, we're gonna do this
Rồi
together.
bây giờ mình sẽ thường thì hồi nãy mình nói về chống đẩy hết đất, tại vì đa số thì mình khuyên là mọi người hãy tập thể dục thường xuyên, mình tập luyện để cho mình mạnh khỏe.
All right,
Huh?
here we go.
So I would say this way.
Typically normal push-up, right?
Normal push-up.
I've got it like that all the way down.
Okay.
Of course. All right down,
So
hold it
it's
there.
like-
And up,
Is
right?
this pearl from Shaolin that you learned from Shaolin? You just came back.
Oh, no, not
Something?
yet.
But
But
this-
anyway, this is just normal, even for weight training. So hold it down there, the isometric. And
Nice.
up, all right? So up and down.
Yeah, I can see your pecs, man. It's pretty crazy, right? So,
Up it, clap it, up it. Yeah.
wow. And he's in his 50s. So if you can keep your training, you know, that's pretty amazing, right?
Yeah. And
Yeah, if you keep your training and you like this, okay.
But then, of course,
Yeah.
Two
Sorry, you
finger.
got to do it again because I didn't see with the guy didn't see with this
Alright.
camera. So.
all right. Just for
You
you.
good? Yeah, just
Just
for you
for-
guys, okay?
All right.
Just try to make him do more work.
Typically warm up, and bring it down there.
It's
hold
amazing,
it.
yeah.
All right, so you can do repetitions like this.
Yeah,
All right.
nice.
Yeah. And then
There you go, guys. So at home, you just do push-up, whatever is good, right? It doesn't matter. You don't have to, like,
Yeah.
any discipline. So normal push-up, anything's good. So that's all the push-up out there,
And then the 2 fingers.
Yeah, just have to
Finger chi.
put this.
All right.
2 fingers.
2 fingers.
You can do 4 finger too.
2 and 2.
That's pretty crazy. No, I can do that. But there's a lot of training. So I'm pretty sure lots of traditional kung fu they do train on their fingers, the knuckle. But let's start with the knuckle push-up, right?
Yeah.
I haven't conditioned my knuckle a lot, so if you guys want, you can train on your knuckles, right? Like this is more like a bit, intermediate, okay? So basically, this is cement, and you go either you can go this way or this way.
Yeah, right.
So you just do like that, if you can see. All right, and I go up in the camera a bit.
Right.
Go all the way up, go all the way down. Or you can hold it halfway like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then down.
Oh, yeah.
And then up. And then hold it 1, 2, 3, and then you go down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and all the way down, and like that. Or you can turn this way. Now, for the push-up here, hít đất là mình có thể hít bằng this. See? Now I'm working on these 2 knuckles mostly. Now, if you want to change, you can push this knuckles down, then you can work on this knuckle, right? So in Wing Chun, they go like this sometimes, boom, like that. So they're working on these 2 knuckles. So let's work on that. Đó, có đôi lúc là hiện giờ mình đang tập hai cái này. Còn nếu mà trong vĩnh sinh thì đa số người ta hay đánh vậy nè. Thì người ta tập hai cái này, thì giờ mình hết hai cái này nhé. Let's go. So now isolate this way. Yeah, so you're working on these 2 knuckles here. 1,
Right.
2, 3. Make sure you breathe. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Now it doesn't matter at the beginning. You can do 1. Proper push-up is good. Okay. It doesn't matter. You always start with 1 or half of it. Okay. If you cannot do like that, you're gonna go on your knees. So knees push up. Knees push up. You go from here.
Yeah.
Knees together. Cross your leg.
Yeah.
Like this, and then you just go down
Right.
from here on your knees.
That's,
All right, like that.
you can condition
And then
your
up.
body. Yeah.
Condition your hand. Hard. If it's too hard for you, go knee. Nếu mà khó quá thì mình làm bằng đầu gối ha. Okay. All right. So those are the things you can do at home anytime. You do 3 sets. 3 sets of 2 or 3 or 4 or 5, 20, 50, whatever you're capable of, okay? But try to do it regularly. From there, you condition your knuckles, and when you punch, whatever, if you happen to punch your teeth, you're not gonna split your knuckles so easily. All right, guys? All right, next push-up.
Again.
So finger push-up, whatever you know, show them. Whatever you know, Terry, come on.
Yeah, I'll save the best for last.
All right.
Next time.
So next one. Let's go. So we just say
Alright.
this second set, right?
All right. Yeah. No, wait. Yeah.
Knuckle push-up. Okay, let's
Knuckle
go.
Push up. Right.
Nice.
All right. So easier.
Awesome. That's it.
All right. Actually, knuckle push-ups.
Yeah,
easier
per
than
from-
open hand push-up.
Push Allen. Nice. Good workout. Now look at this. See? Just working out a bit. Look at all his... It's all wet. It's like he's taking a shower, man. See? That's what you got to do. You got to do the real workout. Good.
Yeah.
Nice.
Very good. Love it.
Very good.
You gotta love it.
You gotta love it, man. You feel good after you're working out, right?
Yeah.
And then you're from there.
So beautiful.
Okay. So next one, let's do some finger push-up. A lot of people, traditional martial art, they train a lot of the finger, the tiger claw, the gouching, whatever, blah, 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 So therefore you gotta strengthen your fingers, okay? Là mình thường thì những cái võ thuật cổ truyền thì người ta luyện mấy cái đầu ngón tay rất là nhiều á. Thì bây giờ mình tập luyện đó nha.
Okay.
Hết đất bằng 10 đầu ngón tay nha. Bắt đầu từ đó thôi. So basically a lot of traditional kung fu, Wing Chun, whatever, back in the days, you know, they train their finger like the Shaolin monks. They do push up on their fingers, blah blah blah. 10 finger, 5 finger, 2 finger, 1 finger even. That's too crazy, but we're gonna just start with 10 fingers, I guess. Okay, guys, let's go. Proper push up with 10 finger. I'm here. Now,
Alrighty.
what you want to do is you try to like have it like this, not like flat like this, not like this.
Yeah.
I try to go up a bit like this. It's pretty tough. I haven't done it in a long time, but let's try it again, okay? See where it goes, okay? It's gonna be crazy. About like about 20 years ago, I guess I tried to do two fingers, one thumb and one index finger push up, the Bruce Lee one, but now not even.
All right, wow, you got that. Meow. Meow. Very good.
Ah,
Yeah. I can feel it from here.
Now
right.
the last time I have done that is like freaking like since Jesus Christ was born. It's been a long time, so it hurt like hell. Now you see like the old traditional martial artists, they actually train that like a lot. They every time they do that like probably maybe 3 sets of 20, 3 sets of 30, 40, 50s, you know. Like Shaolin monks, you know, they can just do that like that. With 2 fingers, 4 fingers, handstand, 2 fingers even. So if you were to compare martial art and discipline, you know, there's a whole lot more than that, right? You cannot just compare any 2 person putting a match together and sort of like uneven match and uneven training skill, uneven work they put in, uneven age equivalent. And you compare, it's not really a comparison, so yeah. Okay, let's go, Terry. What you got next?
I want to try
Let's
this
go.
2 finger.
Nó, thấy không? Tập
Alright.
luyện hồi xưa thì nó
Can I do it?
có rất là nhiều thứ mình
Because I
phải,
believe so I
làm cho
can.
ngón tay mình nó cứng. So what are you doing right now? Whoa!
I try. I've
4
never done it
fingers?
before.
That's
2
crazy.
finger. Yeah.
Wow!
Because I
That's it.
believe so I can.
Oh, you guys, you believe? Let's go, do it,
Yeah.
man.
Like
Oh,
so.
now they gotta trust you. Just come right around from Shaolin.
Right, right. Here we are.
Mới ra từ thiếu lâm tự luôn, two
All
finger.
right. Let's just
Let's go.
wait. It's slippery. Come on, come on, come on.
Go then.
Go
Come
on,
on.
go on.
Come on. Come on, boy. Sit. All right. Okay, you can sit and watch it.
Yeah. All right. Cool.
Come on.
All right. Because it's wait. It's slippery. All right. Yeah. We go.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah. Oh baby.
Go then.
Oh.
Hey, go
Come
then.
on, come on, go. He can support. Yeah. Ooh. Oh,
Oh, yeah. Nice.
all right, well, I got it.
Yeah.
First
Awesome.
time, just because
Good.
you believe.
You
so
believe
you
it,
can
you
do
can do it.
Oh, wow, that was
Okay.
amazing.
All right.
Good.
Well,
Hands
wow.
up.
Yeah, the dog is walking around cheering.
Oh, yeah, boy.
No.
Wow.
That's pretty amazing. Okay, you know what? Like, you pretty much beat me right there. The
But you
best I
told
can
me
do
about
right
it.
now is
I got my inspiration
two
from
finger.
Chi. Yeah.
Yeah. The
Right.
best I can do. Now, let's see how would that go. Okay. So,
Oh, me, I,
what's next? I don't know. He did the 2 fingers, so what can I do? I don't know. I would do.
Oh, one hand.
Let's try one hand. Like,
All
if
right.
it's- see if I can, but it's gonna be crooked, guys.
all right, let's
Right?
go.
I'm in my like mid 40s and I haven't trained in a long time.
Just get your
Good
center of
stuff,
balance, right?
So maybe you guys can motivate me to get
All
back
right,
my
yeah.
skill.
Get your stance, get that center of
So
balance.
you have to split your foot a lot for this
Alright.
one, right?
All right, yeah, look at that.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, yes. All right, beautiful. All
Now
right,
you
yeah.
see you have to bend a lot.
All right, look at that. There's a lot of strength, a lot of power. Oh, my.
That's right.
All right, just, yeah, it's excellent. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah.
Oh man.
You can do it. Just do it. Yeah. Just do it. Yeah.
There you go.
All right, what did we say
That's kinda
yesterday?
crooked. Anyway.
Nike says
All right, guys.
just do it, just Nike, and we
Yeah,
say
just do it. Nike, right?
just be,
Just be and just do it. Human being with
Yeah,
just be.
just
Yeah.
be.
Don't go too crazy. Just be a
Yeah.
human being.
Wow, that was amazing.
Anyway, let's get back into training.
More.
All right, guys.
Oh,
It's fun. You know, sometimes we do this and man, I'm getting old, man. So yeah, we all getting old. Once you're in your 40, you realize, oh man, you're not 20 anymore, so you do a few kicks here and there. You're huffing and you're puffing, so can't compare yourself to the younger one. Younger generation, they always learn things quicker than us. That's how it should be, you know. That's how things should be, you know. That's how the world improve, right? Nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Awesome. Good.
Boom. Chicka bam 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 bam.
Nice.
Alright, great. Loving it.
Loving it.
Loving it.
See, if it's like the real kung fu stuff, if the people really want to train, they actually go very deep into it. The training, the conditioning, the arm, the foot, every part of the body. Like Bruce Lee always said, you know, you cannot just train one or two things and like you say, you start showing up the here and there, whatever. The real people, they really train, they're probably 10 times better than me, way better than me, 10 times. They train like so hard. Condition the knuckles, the fingers, the elbows, the head even, the knees, the toes. Yeah.
Make it hard, everything hard.
Yeah, everything hard. Yeah, it's crazy. They is training the inner energy, the chi, which I don't know. I'm really bad at that and this stuff, but still have a lot to learn. So you see, you do see there's a lot of amazing people out there that they're training really hard, you know. So me, it's just beginning, right? So that's why I don't compare myself to as good at anyone or anything. So, but each and every day you try to improve. You improve yourself as an individual, as a person, right? You just have a good workout in there, and that's good. You feel great for the day. That's all you need. You don't have to.
Yeah. You feel alive.
See the forearm, the training like this, like that. Conditioning the forearm. So if somebody were to block or whatever, they go to hit you and go, oh man, no. That's why you train this so that you can avoid that. Okay? I remember my master before, he's in his 60s and he can hit this thing with his shin and everything like crazy, but I'm nowhere compared to him. But I see he go like this. Yes, crazy. Me, just beginning of my learning. Now that hurts, right? It hurts like hell. See, after you train that, it's gonna go red a bit and stuff, you know. Is it red or not? Not so much, right? Yeah, because sometimes I condition it, right? Just a little bit. Maybe I should train harder, right? But these stands, I have no. Where you from? I have no idea where you're from. But in Vietnam here, if you were to live in Vietnam, you can get it easily. You know, just maybe about 150 US dollar you can get it. Here it's cheap, right? But for this one is especially made wood is expensive. This one close to $2,000. So, but the one you got, now this one there is like, I bought it for like about 8 millions, which come out to like about $300, 350 US. But this one is expensive one because the very hard wood, the quality wood. Tiger palm is good. Yeah, I love the tiger palm strike. Yeah, I don't know about this finger thing, but the palm part is pretty useful. Beautiful wooden pegs. What species and can you ship? Now, I don't know. I don't really like, you know, sell this or ship this anywhere. So sorry about that. I cannot do that. Right, that's the thing, right? But I'm pretty sure in the U.S. there's like a lot of places that sell it, and they do ship it from the U.S. I believe so, you know. But here I'm here in Vietnam. Shipping and everything is gonna be very hectic with the what you call with the immigration, with the custom, you know, import, export, and all that. So I don't deal with that really. Yeah. But yeah, I'm pretty sure you can find in the U.S. There's a lot of it. Okay. Sometimes you train. Sometimes you go hard. Sometimes you go soft. When you need to go hard, go hard. When you need to go soft, go soft. Okay. But don't train soft all the time. Okay. You see, that's one thing I learned from one of the masters. It's pretty saying. Eh? You use your heart, the hard part, to hit the soft part, right? So, for instance, my hard part is my fist. So I want to hit the person, hit like, you know, their face, fine, their face is soft, right? The stomach, the ribs, whatever here, the armpit, soft, right? So you can go right here, soft. And then we'll use your palm is soft, right? You hit the head, your chin, right? Or you can hit your fist, right? So you hit it with the hard part. Soft, hit hard. Hard, hit soft. You know the yin yang theory? You know what I'm saying? I know sometimes I'm confusing you guys, but hopefully you get it one day. Right? Sometimes I didn't get it for a long time, but you know what I mean, right? So use your what should I say? Use your hard weapon against the opponent's soft spot, and use your soft weapon against a person's hard spot. Sorry if I'm confusing you guys, but anyway, some of you, I'm pretty sure some of you get it. It's sort of like the yin and yang theory. But the more I say, the more I explain, it may confuse you. But let's get back into training, shall we? Let's try to kick, Terry. I'm here. Boom, you kick here. So from here, you lift your legs and up and kick this way. Here. Right leg from here, you grab here, kick just like that. With your instep, the instep your foot, and from there you just stomp it. Sort of like tap on the person's knee, like that. Practice that. And the other one, as soon as you drop it, lift this one up and side kick to the shin. Okay, let's try those two combo. Okay, one lift up, kick here. Okay, two, put it down and kick here. Okay, let's try that. One, boom, boom. Two, boom, boom. Three, boom, boom. Four, boom, boom. Five, boom, boom. Okay. And now let's switch leg and try this one. Left leg, right leg. So flip it over here so that you not gonna knock me out.
Yep. All
Right.
right, here we go. Feet up.
Yeah. Nice. Good. One, two. Good. One, two. Now as you see this one, right? Right? Bruce Lee applied this kick for movie Return of the Dragon against Chuck Norris. It's pretty simple move, but it works. Now, yeah, you just stop the leg, and then from there you can kick.
Yeah.
Or you can even fake and then throw the other leg.
Yeah.
You know. But if I were to do it properly, this pant's gonna rip, right? It's not so good. Alright. One, and then two. Let's practice it. One, two, one, 2, 2, 1, 2. Basically, this is just all the basic stuff, guys, but we gotta practice, right? We gotta sharpen it a little bit every day, then you're gonna improve it, right? But you gotta train, you gotta discipline yourself every single day or every other day. 30 minutes is good. Doesn't have to be long. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, come back, 1, come back, and then 2. Like that, right? Now you see my side kick when I'm here. I'm in line with my kick in straight line. See, as you can see, straight line, not like this, not like this. My butt is not sticking out like this. Straight. That's where you get strong. Your whole force, your whole body behind your kick. Now that's where the power come from, right?
All right, yeah, that's it.
More.
Yeah.
Nine. Yeah. Nine.
Yeah.
More. Nine. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Yeah. 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. And then from there you can do back fist straight or whatever. Yeah? Okay. Oh. Now, this leg. Now, there's this one more technique. This one from Wing Chun, and as you can all see, it's from Yip Man movie, and a lot of movie where they grab and go here, grab, boom. Now, I'm pretty sure all of you have seen this move, this kick, right? Just from here, grab the hand, push. The hand here is just keep you in balance, right? And you pull the person forward and you kick at the same time. That's the impact, right? Opposite reaction, and you push, boom, pull, push. Now that's gonna be a higher impact, right? Whereas I just kick, it's gonna never be as strong and I won't be stable. If I from here, I can just go from here. I just kick, fine, kick, fine. But if you're in too close, you already got the arm, right? You pull the person back and then you kick at the same time, right? Right, Terry? Maybe demonstrate with Terry and see what happens. See if it works, right? So, for instance, if we're too close, right? We come here like this. So one thing is, if I want to kick, I grab, right? I grab, I pull you back, and I kick from here.
Yeah.
So I pull back, I go in, and you kick here. Now I also use Terry as my balance, but of course in self-defense. With Terry, a guy like this big six-pack, I'm not gonna kick his stomach. I'm gonna kick him right in the groin.
Oh.
All right? Now that's self-defense, okay? Now, of course, in competition, you're not allowed to do that. But for self-defense, hell with it, You're defending for your life, right? So you may as well one shot, boom, right there. Or you can even go like this.
And as it goes
like this.
down, you can.
Or you go to the knee, you stomp the knee. Now, those are self-defense. But, if you're practicing against each other, you grab, you pull, and you kick the stomach, right? Some flexible they do in cool movie stuff. The Shaolin guy, they can just put their heels up like this and win the chin. So that's too much.
So,
we too old for that. So.
what's it to go on with that? When you
Hello, hey. Toronto, Canada. Well, my neighbor. I live in Toronto for 21 years. Yeah, 21 years of my life, or more than 21 years. And then I came back in Vietnam 2013, beginning of 2013, and living here till now. So pretty amazing. I love Toronto, Canada. Yeah. Thank you. Sheriff Fu, Islam. Have a great day. Yeah, I miss Toronto a lot. Last time I came back to Toronto, which is 2 years ago, when my uncle passed away. Yeah. So I just came back for like about 2 weeks. Everything changed so much, man. Yeah. But it's great. Hello from Vietnam, Ho Chi Minh City. Hopefully when I chance go back to Toronto, and hopefully, we can practice together or have a coffee or whatever in Toronto. Okay? Sharif, thank you. All right, guys. So yeah, that is pretty much a theory, guys. Okay? Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, right?
Drop one more
I give
thing
you the tool. Now, whether you want to use it wisely and use it good enough, you got to train. And you have to use common sense, right? All right?
Add one more thing.
One more thing, yes.
Add
What is
on,
it,
because
Terry?
now You've already got the guy. You're bringing him. You're giving
Yeah,
him the
there
kick,
you go.
right
All you
there.
can knees.
And now you've set him up for the next move because now you're
Yeah.
kicking him there.
There you
or
go. All
He's
there,
coming
all
down,
there.
and you
There
bring
you
him
go
up.
there. If I go there, block right there,
And
there.
then
I'm
bring it up
vulnerable to
here.
the chin.
And then bar.
Yes.
And bar. And then finish. You're just
See?
setting up for the next move.
See, now you see Terry, right? He's very wise, right? He's very smart, right? See, he in term, he's thinking of the next step and next steps. So what I want you guys to realize that, right? This is only his 5th class, by the way, because he's like a genius. He learned very fast, and he's been fit all his life. He's working out. He's working in the gym, you know, and he plays sports all his life. So he's always ready to train anything, you know. Yeah, it just looked like he came from Shaolin, by the way, but you know, with all his stuff, all his training, it's great discipline. So he learned things, he picked up things very fast, and he's a smart guy. So hopefully you guys can just do the same thing, or even better than him, better than me. Then
The reason
I
being
would
is,
pray.
if you open yourself to life, life will come to you in abundance.
Chào mọi người nha.
Right? So be conducive to
Okay.
life, and life will be that gift to you. Right? If you block yourself off to everything else,
Yes.
you will not improvise, you will not think more. It's like the heavens open up to you when you are open
Yeah.
to nature and to people, to everything. Then you will be a vessel that everything flows through. Information, talent, wisdom, everything will just channel through you all the time in abundance, right?
Yes, Paul Reno.
Yeah.
It may be useless in the ring, my friend, but sometimes it's very useful in life. Now think about that, right?
Yeah.
Because life is not always about the ring, right? How many times do you step in the ring, my friend? But how many times do you actually have to, you know, always thinking about your life and fighting against that decision in life you have to make with your inner self? Whether to do that, your conscious say, oh, should I do this, man? Or should I? You're always thinking about that. Now that's what you use Kung Fu, Wing Chun, or any other discipline for.
This is why it was
Every day in
designed,
life.
right?
Ring is just only one small part of your life.
Do we live
Okay,
in the
maybe
ring?
you could be in the ring for like you are a great expert of martial art for maybe 20 years, okay? Like 20 years in your life, a great boxer, a great MMA fighter, UFC championship, whatever. 20 years span. What about 40 years of your life? What are you gonna do? You're still fighting, right? Right? You're fighting whether or not, oh man, should I do this? Should I do this? If I do this, what's gonna happen? If I don't do that, what's gonna happen?
Yeah.
Think about it wisely, my friend. Right?
If you can
Because
apply
martial
it,
art is
yeah.
not all about in the ring. Wing Chun is not all about in the ring or outside or whatever. It's about life.
Life. But here's a trick for you. Yeah, here's
Yeah.
a hint for you. If you can apply it in your life, how much more can you concentrate it in the ring?
There you
How
go.
much more potent it will become in the ring because you've applied it in your whole life. Therefore, you become the master, the real master. And then in the ring, you become the ultimator. Bwah! Right? Come on.
All right, guys.
The Terminator.
Anyway, it's great. It's been great working out and carrying conversation with you guys. Share it with Aslan. Goodbye, guys, from Ho Chi Minh City,
Adios,
Vietnam.
amigos.
And hope you all have a great day, have a great night training with us. And hopefully you get something out of it and keep up the good work, keep up the training, motivate yourself in whatever way, whether it's like watching a movie, whether it's something is really good video out there, any seafood, anything, any good techniques you learn, try to apply it, practice with it, okay, Jimmy Brooks, okay, everyone, and have fun, right? Don't just think about like, oh, ring, practicing this, like, can I fight this to beat this? No, but if you already put yourself in practice, you're better than most people after sitting on a couch and just watching TV and do nothing and having like fast food and whatever, you know. But hey, that's the tough, right? That's another decision you have to make. Every morning you have to wake up, you see, oh man, should I do this? Should I eat this? What should I eat? Whatever. You have a choice, right? Now, sometimes you use martial art, whatever it is, to make whatever choice you do, okay? Have a great one. Have a good day, guys. Bye-bye.